All right. So this is my fourth time doing this. So if I was strong the last hour I did, I was really strong. I was in my zone. Hope I can get back there. But this is like our fourth time doing it. So talk about mental health, but I want to take a different approach. I want to take a traditional and conventional approach to mental health. I want to go at it a different way. And so I'm on my phone and I'm giving myself 23 minutes to get this done. So if I'm on my phone and I'm checking it, I'm not checking text messages. I'm trying to keep myself, on time. All right? So real quick, is stress, anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, are these real things by show of hands? Are these things real? Hell yeah, okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that honesty. Is the notion or the idea of good mental health and poor mental health, are those things real? Right? For show of hands. Okay, cool. Is high self-esteem, confidence, self-assurance, are those things real as well? All right, fantastic. So this is how I'm going to attack mental health. I think I have a question that I can ask you, and a question that you can ask yourself that can help you reduce the stress, the tension that kind of exists within, but at the same time heighten your level of awareness of self, heighten your confidence, your self-esteem, and overall being. All right? The question is, what is your purpose? What is your purpose? Can anybody define for me what purpose is? I don't need a word-perfect dictionary description. I just need something that makes sense. What you got?
Like a reason for doing something.
A reason for doing something.
A reason, basically.
Or reason. Both good. Anybody else? Both good. There's one thing that I'm looking for that I didn't get out of that, but so far so good. Anybody else got a definition for what purpose is?
What's the reason you being on this earth?
My man. That's what I was looking for. What is your reason for being on this earth? Perfect. All right? So I believe that purpose is a combination of two things: genius level talent and passion. How many of you have heard the word passion before? Cool. How many of you have heard the concept or the words together, genius level talent? You have. Cool. Genius level talent, I'll define it for you. Okay, this is mine. I don't know if you'll look at Google it and find these words, but genius level talent is a natural ability capable of being converted to a genius level skill. Genius level talent is a natural ability capable of being converted into a genius level skill. Not every skill you possess will reach the genius level. When we operate within our genius provides us a more vast capacity for knowledge and instinct, right? So what I'm saying is, when you operate within your purpose, the capacity for knowledge is infinite. The capacity for instinct is infinite. However, you have some skills that have a low ceiling, right? So I can't be good at everything, but I got this one skill that I'm really, really good at, right? Many people pursue the money bag, right, with a hobby. Your genius level talent, that's your success mechanism. You should be able to be put anywhere on earth and change your trajectory, change your landscape, change your perspective on things, change your reality by simply applying your genius level talent. Over here, I'm average. I'm basic. I'm standard. I'm proficient. I'm okay. But over here, I'm gifted. This is what my genius level talent is, right? So what we want to do is we want to find as many ways as possible as we can operate close to that genius level talent. Because again, I got an infinite capacity of knowledge, meaning there's not enough knowledge you can give me that can overflood this capacity for knowledge. Everything that you're going to give me, I'm going to process it and it doesn't come out, right? And then when it comes to instinct, you ever done something and you didn't know all the rules of the game, right? But it seemed like every move you made sense. And you were operating off of just instinct. Like, how do you know when and when not to? You're like, man, I just got this feeling we need to go here. And we go here, and it's right. That's the genius level talent effect, right? And again, every skill that we possess will not be a genius level skill. It's okay. Because I got something over here that makes me special. I got something over here that makes me unique, makes me singular. This is my niche. It's my success mechanism. If I ever wanted to make or achieve anything in life, all I got to do is operate within my genius. And I think I believe my genius can get me whatever I want. But I got to not only acknowledge it, I got to master it, then I got to be able to apply it with confidence and conviction. I can't allow somebody else, uncertain circumstances, and people teasing me, mocking me. I can't let that steer me away from my genius level talent. What's passion? What's the one thing that you would do for the rest of your life to benefit all of humanity, regardless of compensation? What's the one thing that you would do for the rest of your life to benefit all of humanity, regardless of compensation? So if I say, listen, for the next 3 to 5 years, I'm taking care of all your finances. You can eat wherever you want to eat. You can shop wherever you want to shop. You can travel wherever you want to travel. Anybody that you want to bless and show love to, you can do it. But you got to tell me, what are you going to do every day that you so happen to love, that's going to benefit other people, but you just also happen to love it as well? That's rhetorical. I don't need an answer. That's passion. I love doing this, right? I love the preparation, and it just so happens that this helps other people. What is your passion? And as I ask, what is your passion? I ask, what's your genius level talent? And then say, what is your purpose in life? How does purpose connect to mental health? If I am stressed out, school is crazy, social life is crazy, sports is crazy, home life is crazy, got a part-time job, a full-time job, it's crazy. I need a release. So what do? Why not fulfill your passion? That's my release. There was a guy here who said he liked playing the guitar. That was his release. He liked performing and he liked practicing. So if I'm stressed out and I feel like, man, the day is too overwhelming, why not dive deep into that passion and get the release and make yourself feel good, but also hopefully provide something or create something that can also help somebody else in the long term. Like if I play this guitar really, really well, I might be on stage and somebody might purchase a concert ticket to hear me play. I might not be the lead singer, I might be the main attraction, but I might be behind the scenes playing. I'm playing because of the way that I play. Somebody's able to take themselves out of their stress zone and enjoy this concert for the next 2 or 3 hours, whatever the case may be, all because I'm gifted and I decided to apply my gift to the world. What if you have a low self-esteem? What if you don't have any value? You don't feel like you have any value. You're insecure. You're uncertain. You don't have any awareness, any self-awareness. You don't have any identity, but you know that, like, I know that I need one, but what is it? Operate within your genius level talent, operate within your passion, operate within your purpose. See, my genius level talent, that's my identity. See, that's the one thing that makes me special and unique. So I come into this space with all of you, but how do I differentiate myself from you? How do I separate myself from you? How do I make myself special? How do I pop off the page in society and life? I do it with my genius level talent. So all these days and all these weeks and all these months and these years I was feeling insecure and lacking confidence. I wonder what life had been had I figured out what I was good at and just held on to it. And I worked on it every single day and made sure that if you don't know anything else about me, if you don't think I'm of value, well, here's my genius level talent. This is what I have to offer. This is who I am. And from there, you start to establish value of yourself, but other people start to see the value. And this was even cooler. I'm letting you know how to position me to be at my highest. See, I'll tell you what my purpose is. My purpose is to enhance the faith of others through inspirational speaking and basketball training. My genius level talent is faith. It's you really can't. You can define it, but you can't touch it. It's not numbers. It's not science. It's not medicine. It's not law. It's not writing. It's faith. I believe really well, right? Many people have a hard time believing in things they can't see. It's easy for me. It's easy. I don't need to see it to believe in it. Matter of fact, I don't need to see it to feel it. Every moment in my life, my back was against the wall, and I knew I wasn't the smartest. I knew I wasn't the fastest, tallest, the most talented. I knew I wasn't the most handsome or good looking. I know I had things working against me. I used my faith to heighten anything that I had going for me. So anything that I had going for me might have been right here. But with my faith, I elevated it. And that got me through. Every single moment in my life where I felt I was at a deficit, my faith is what brought me through. There's somebody out there that said every time I was at a deficit, my ability to write got me through. Every time my back was against the wall, my ability to speak got me through. Every time my back was against the wall, my ability to cook got me through. So when I come into a space like this, my identity rests on my ability to believe. So now I know who I am. So I'm not going to get sidetracked or get tricked into coming in somebody else's lane. People ask me all the time, like, Mark, would you want to do this? Would you want to be a part of this? Hey, would you like to be, would you like this job, this opportunity? It pays this amount of money. These are the benefits. I'm good. Because I know what my purpose is. I know what my identity is. I'm staying in my lane. See, I can make a little bit of money in this lane. I can make a little bit of money in this lane. I can touch a few people in this lane. I can touch millions and make whatever I want if I just master my craft. If I just master this thing, if I master it, man, I'm confident. I'm smart. I come into spaces understanding, smart, and intelligent. And then on top of it, I found a way to take what I love and find vehicles for it. The vehicles are inspirational speaking and motivational training. Inspirational speaking and basketball training. Matter of fact, I was going to say if my bills were taken care of, I would do it for free. But the reality is, I've done it for free. Speaking and basketball training, I've done it for free. I've probably spent more hours doing stuff for free than I have actually making the money. But when you love it, you don't see it that way. And that's how I reduce the stress in my life. I reduce the stress in my life to stay balanced because I've always found ways to do what I love. Peep this. I've been here since, 9:20, giving the same speech. Do you think it's wearing on me? Or do you think I'm in like my dreamland, my dream state, because I've gotten a chance to do what I love for 4 or 5 hours, however long I've been here? Do you think I'm wearing down? Do you think I'm getting stronger? Stronger. Oh, you have no clue. Because not only am I having fun, not only hopefully I'm impacting somebody here, even if it's one person, even if it's you and everybody else thinks I'm an idiot, I'm good. I got one. And then on top of it, I'm getting better. I've told the same speech 4 times. That's like a 4-day. Not a 2-a-day, a 4-day. I went to the gym at 9 to 11, got my shots up. Went home, took a nap. Went back to the gym from 12 to 3. I worked on only foul shooting and perimeter shooting. Went home, came back. I came back from what? Let's say from 5 to 7. From 5 to 7, I just worked on my body. I lifted weights. I did my plyometrics. I stretched out, right? And then we had open gym from 10 to 11. That's a 4-day. I'm good. If you didn't have a day like me, I just beat you. I'm going to win this thing by a landslide. That keeps me good here. That keeps me good here. I'm fulfilling my purpose. So I ask you, what time we got? It's 14. So I ask you, what is your purpose? And the next question I ask is, what is your genius level talent? Can anybody tell me what your genius level talent is? It's not a rhetorical question. You know what rhetorical means? Rhetorical means I don't want the answer. I want the answer. What is your genius level talent? I told you mine is faith. Sounds silly, right? If I go to a job fair and I sit down and they say, okay, Mr. Fox, what can you bring to our company? If I said faith, they look at me like I was crazy. But it's real. So tell me, what's your genius level talent? Who's got the confidence and the conviction? Come on, I said I was gonna go for 25 minutes. Come on, man. Talk to me. I got 8 minutes left. Who? What's your genius level talent? Professionalism. Okay. You gotta figure out you gotta add some more meat and potatoes to that. You gotta get at a skeleton, right? Because it's like saying, what's your genius level talent? Being nice to people. Okay, we gotta figure out how we can do that, how we can master that skill. How do you master professionalism? And trust me, there's some entertainers that you love. There's some celebrities that you love, that there's somebody next to them teaching them how to conduct business professionally, how to conduct a professional interview, how to show up some kind of way so that they can continue getting opportunities. So you're not wrong, but you got to add some more dimensions to that, right? What's another genius level talent? Mathematics. Love it. You just understand numbers. Now here's the thing. You got to believe in your heart of hearts, in your mind. You got to believe with every fiber of your person that I understand professionalism and I understand numbers better than everybody else in this school, including the teachers. Is it right? Is it true? Is it a lie? I don't know, but that's how I feel about myself. Part of being successful is how do you feel about yourself? You can work real hard and have a low self-esteem, and your work will never translate. Like the results or the fruits of your labor will never be indicative of how much work you put in. However, there are some people who don't work incredibly hard, right? But they feel some kind of way about themselves, and because of that, they're able to do great things. But here's the thing. If you have an incredible work ethic and you feel some kind of way about that work ethic and the work that you do and who you are, man, that's when you get busy. That's when you separate yourself from a lot of people. So you got to be convinced, like, I know I'm not as smart as you because I'm younger. You've had more opportunity, more years, right? But at the end of the day, I still understand these numbers better than you. And they may say you're arrogant, this, that, and the third. Listen, I got a prophecy I got to fulfill. I got a purpose I got to live. I absolutely 100%, I got to feel this way because if I don't, somebody else going to dim my star and convince me otherwise. So I got to think this way. Because when you get high enough and you get on a certain level, ain't nobody telling that person, man, you should come down from that. No. They let that person go. They let that person do what he's doing. Why? Because the evidence is on the table. Look what I'm doing. So now, the next question is, what is your passion? Can somebody give me their passion? How much have we got?
Not it. This last question.
Oh, man.
Sorry, man. Passion's good, though.
All right. I'll finish it like this. If any of you all are struggling, right? And I'm not saying that this question is the end-all be-all to mental health and everything else, but I do think it gets you in the right direction. If you would just ask yourself, what is my purpose, right? That gives you your value. That gives you your self-identity. That puts you in position to be the smartest person in the classroom and also the most instinctive person in the classroom. And it gives you an opportunity to reduce the stress because you know exactly what to do to relieve yourself of the stress, but also help other people, and that being your passion. All right? Thank you so much. You guys were awesome. Take care. So today, I am at West Bloomfield Schools, and I've been here since 9/20. I've been saying the same speech over and over and over and over again. That's my fourth time telling this speech. The third time I told the speech, I was really on fire. My brain was rocking and rolling, and then they had a fire alarm. So I kind of got out of it, and then I'm sharing the hour or the time with someone else, a brother by the name of Greg Jones, who brought me on to come speak. He had to speak for 4 hours straight. He says, man, I like to spend the time with you and split the time in half so that, you know, we can stay fresh throughout the day. And so I'm rocking and rolling, and then I had to stop short so that Greg Jones could take up the rest of the time. But what I was talking about is this idea that mental health can be impacted through purpose recognition. You know, you talk a lot about some of the kids who are struggling these days. Some of the kids who are bullies, some of the kids who are allowing themselves to be bullied, some of the kids who are doing things to themselves as well as other people, and some of it comes from a lack of confidence, some of it comes from a lack of self-awareness, some of it comes from a lack of self-assurance and self-esteem. Some of these kids don't recognize the value in themselves, and so they're looking for an opportunity to get out all this crazy energy and whatnot. And so that energy becomes negative, and their behavior is indicative of, having all this energy and not knowing what to do with it, but also not having an identity and then not having an outlet. And so through passion, you can reduce a lot of the tension and the stress by simply indulging in your passion. And passion isn't just something that you do for yourself, but it's something that you do that will impact people. Something that you love, but it will also impact people. So passion is not just, again, something that you do that you love and only benefits you, but no, I do my passion because it not only I love it, but it also helps other people. And then as it relates to your genius level talent, that's where your identity lies. As I was saying, my identity is wrapped up in my ability to believe. So I don't come into situations, looking for somebody to tell me who I am. I don't come into situations looking for a group of people to resonate with that help me to define who I am. I know who I am. I know who I am, and I know what I'm good at. And I know when I'm at my most intelligent. I know when I'm at my smartest, and I know when I'm not. So I spend the bulk of my day positioning myself as close to my genius level talent, as close to my passion and purpose, so that I can show up in my highest version. And oftentimes that's when I'm training, and it's oftentimes when I'm speaking. That's when I'm at my best. Do parents get annoyed with me when I coach the kids too hard? Yeah. Does everybody, sit on the edge of their seat and die and live on every word that I'm speaking? No. So I'm not saying that I get my best results out of those moments, right? Not saying that everybody is locked in on me because I'm doing my thing, right? But I feel as though this is when I am at my peak. Everybody's not going to like the way I speak. Everybody's not going to like the way that I train. But I know that this is my opportunity when I'm training and when I'm doing inspirational speaking and I'm talking about faith. That's when I'm at my strongest. I can't worry about how everybody perceives me. All I can worry about is this is my purpose. This is what I was built. This is what I've been put on earth to do. So I have to do what I've been put on earth to do, and leave the rest up to the God, spirituality, the earth, the universe, whatever the case may be, whatever you believe in. I'll leave it up to God. But if God said, I put you on earth to do these things, to enhance the faith of others through inspirational speaking and basketball training, then do it, and I'll leave the rest up to Him. I'll leave the money up to Him. I'll leave the house, the car up to Him. I'll leave the location up to Him. I'll leave the free. I'll leave everything up to Him. The finances, everything up to Him. And that's what I was doing today, and that's what I wanted to communicate to the kids. If we can help more people figure out what their purpose is, we can help more people figure out, help them understand that through your purpose you are valuable. Through your God-ordained purpose, you are valuable. Through this skill, you are valuable. Through this purpose that you love so much that helps you are valuable. You have something to contribute. So now when you wake up every day, you know that if I don't do what I was been put on earth to do, somebody may suffer. That's why they have that pet therapy for people who suffer from substance abuse, because if we can give these people a purpose through taking care of these pets and these animals, they wake up now feeling like I have to get up and be in my right mind and go down here and take care of these animals, or else they will suffer. They can't feed themselves. They can't speak for themselves. There's only so much they can do. So now if I can do for them and think for them and be in sync with them, now I have a reason to do the right thing. I have a reason to live. And if we can just get more people to be made aware of why they were put on earth, I think it could have an incredible impact on how people perceive themselves, and how they live, and how they even deal with adversity. So that's it. Just wanted to kind of give you a post explanation, a post speech explanation, so that when you hear me come on, you realize that I'm talking in front of high school students. I've been doing it for 4 hours or 5 hours, something like that, and that was my theme was, how can you convert, or how can you connect purpose into mental health? So that's it. Greatness lives on the edge of death. I'm not afraid to die. I will fight for my dreams. I will celebrate my dreams, and I will die for my dreams. Thoughts are things, and everything starts off as a thought first and springs from a place of mindfulness and clarity. Whether you know it or not, your purpose has a lot to do with your mental health. I'm Mark Fikes Jr. Done.